Hello everyone and welcome. So I used to live in Ireland as well as in the UK for a few years, and they celebrate Mother's Day in March. I still have it in my calendar, which gave me a reminder. So while I did not make this card specifically for Mother's Day, this is quite a neutral card, perfect for women. Any excuse I have to share flower cards, I'll take it. I found this image of roses on the website freepik.com. I will leave the link to it in the description below. I downloaded it as EPS file, which allowed me to adjust the image in an editing software. I'm using Affinity Designer for that. I just wanted to remove the flowers and resize the image to the size of my card. And once I was happy, I printed it out. You could use Adobe software for that, and the new Affinity software is actually free. But you could also print a full image with the little flowers. I just wanted to have only the roses. For the coloring, I used alcohol markers, which is something I hardly ever use. I don't know why, they are fun to use. Do you have coloring or painting product that you don't use that much? Let me know in the comments. These alcohol markers are from Alton New. You can use any other brand. I like that they come in a pack of 4 in different shades of the same color and are not as expensive as Copics. The negative is you cannot just get them on Amazon. You have to shop in specific online stores, which is annoying, at least for me. I didn't do anything special here when it comes to the coloring. I don't pick a light source or anything like that. I just do my usual. I color from dark to light, place the darker colors where I think the shade would be, and lighter colors where I think it would be the lightest. For the petals, I use the colors R217, R206, and R301, dark red, mid-tone red, and sort of a pinkish shade. And later for the greens, I will be using G554 and G715, dark green and light green. Since I'm not used to using alcohol markers, at one point I thought it looked horrible. I was trying to blend the shades together as much as possible, but it just looked like stripes, especially on the rose, stripes of different shades of red. But after a few minutes, the blending looked much smoother. I guess the colors needed a time to kind of blend or seep to each other. I will play some music and speed up the video so you can see the whole coloring. If you like this card idea, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask, and I will be back in a bit to finish up the card. The coloring is done. You can leave it as it is, just adhere it onto a card base. But I decided to fussy cut it and then adhere it using a foam tape so it's a little bit raised. After cutting it, you can adhere it onto your card base. As you can see, it looks great, but I wanted to create a more interesting background. I decided to use a stencil and embossing paste. You can use any stencil you have. Something with a fun or interesting pattern or just simple dots would look great. The one I'm using is from Hero Arts. The embossing paste I have is from Ulta New. I bought it years ago and it still works. I apply the paste across the stencil, except of the middle since the roses will be covering it anyway. I didn't want to fill the background completely from edge to edge, and also I didn't want it to be too neat. After I was happy with the application, I let the paste dry. It should take up to 2 hours according to the packaging, but I washed the stencil immediately so it doesn't get ruined. After the background was dry, I adhered the roses on top using a double-sided tape. I didn't use any greeting. I don't think it's needed here. And without the greeting, the card is more versatile and can be given for all kinds of occasions. I hope you like this idea and are inspired to get out your alcohol markers and do some coloring this weekend, or use the image and do something else. If you would like to have more inspiration, you can check out another card where I used alcohol markers. That's the video on your left, or you can check out a playlist with card ideas for women. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.